There's a house in rural Pennsylvania that no one talks about, not because they've forgotten it, but because remembering it comes with a cost. Everyone in the nearby town of Mill Hollow knows about the Wexley house. They know it stands hidden deep in the woods, surrounded by crooked trees and an unnatural silence that devours even the sound of your breath. But what happened inside that house, they don't say. They just look away and whisper, "Don't go near it." But 17-year-old Amy Carter didn't believe in ghost stories. She was a skeptic, a rationalist, and curious to a fault. When her friends dared her to spend a single night in the Wexley house, she laughed. "You all believe too much nonsense," she said. They gave her a flashlight, a phone with a full battery, and a warning. If you see a little girl in a blue dress, don't speak to her. Whatever you do, don't follow her. Amy entered the house just before midnight. The door creaked open, as if the house had been expecting her. The air inside was heavy, thick like syrup, and carried the scent of mold and something else, something metallic, like old blood. Dust clung to every surface, but the floors were oddly clean, as if someone, or something, still walked them. She set up her camera in the living room, trying to stay calm, joking to herself that she'd make a YouTube video out of this. But as the clock struck 1:13 a.m., everything changed. The lights on her phone flickered. The temperature dropped so rapidly she could see her breath. And then, she heard it. The soft, echoing giggle of a child from the second floor. She froze. "Hello?" she called out, instantly regretting it. No response, just the sound of soft, dragging footsteps from upstairs. She should have left right then, but her pride wouldn't let her. She crept up the staircase, each step groaning under her weight. As she reached the top, she saw a little girl standing at the end of the hallway, her back turned. She was wearing a faded blue dress, her hair in twin braids. "Are you okay?" Amy asked. The girl didn't turn. She just lifted her hand and pointed toward one of the rooms. Amy followed, heart pounding. The door creaked as she pushed it open. It was a child's bedroom, untouched by time. Toys scattered across the floor. A mobile still hanging from the ceiling, spinning slowly, though there was no wind. And on the wall, scratches. Hundreds of tiny fingernail scratches, as if someone had been trying to claw their way out. Amy turned to ask the girl a question, but she was gone. The hallway was empty. Panicking now, Amy tried to go back downstairs, but the house had changed. The staircase was gone. In its place, a solid wall. Her phone suddenly lit up with dozens of unread messages. "Get out. She's behind you. Don't look in the mirror." Her breathing quickened. Her vision blurred. She stumbled into another room, a bathroom. She leaned over the sink, splashing cold water on her face. But when she looked into the mirror, it wasn't her own reflection looking back. It was the girl in the blue dress, smiling. And behind her, tall, shadowy figures with hollow eyes, reaching for her. Amy screamed and dropped the phone. The door slammed shut. Scratching began from all sides, walls, floor, ceiling. It was as if the house itself was alive, hungry. And then, silence. Absolute, deafening silence. Amy opened her eyes. She was lying outside the house, on the forest floor. Morning light was filtering through the trees. She stumbled back to town, barely able to speak. But her friends say she was never the same. Her eyes never looked at you directly again. She flinched at shadows, avoided mirrors, and never spoke of that night. Weeks later, she disappeared. They searched everywhere, but found nothing, except a single braid of hair near the Wexley house. Some say she's still in there, trapped with the others. Some say she followed the girl in blue and never came back. So if you ever visit Mill Hollow and someone dares you to go near that house, don't. Because the Wexley house doesn't just haunt you, it waits for you. And once you're inside, it never lets you go.